Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Thank you, first of all, for being here during your lunchtime. My warmest welcome to the guests who have traveled from overseas and mainland China to Hong Kong. And also to the Hong Kongers who travel all the way from Central or other areas in the city center to the very far Asia World Expo. But this is where the fun is, it seems. And I hope you enjoy the dynamic energy that Hong Kong FinTech Week has offered so far. The Chief Executive of the Hong Kong Special Administrative Region, Mr. John Lee, announced in his policy address just 2 weeks ago that our government is committed to cementing Hong Kong's position as a global leader in financial innovation. I'm excited to share some of the financial and fintech key measures from the policy address. I hope you'll find these developments exciting and they will inspire you to have new business ideas. These measures are laid out in 8 aspects. We will continue to enhance the mutual market access regime and reinforce our status as the world's largest offshore RMB center to further drive RMB internationalization. We will further improve our infrastructure and upgrade the central money markets unit to cater to the settlement of various assets in different currencies by international investors. We will also develop the fixed income market infrastructure by, for instance, setting up a central clearing system for RMB-denominated bond repo transactions to make RMB sovereign bonds issued in Hong Kong a more popular choice of collateral in offshore markets. We will also enhance the cross-boundary wealth management Connect scheme. All this will bolster offshore RMB liquidity and make good use of the currency swap agreement between Hong Kong and the mainland by expanding the nighttime cross-boundary surface capability of our RMB real-time gross settlement system for global settlement in offshore RMB markets. We will also explore providing more diversified channels for obtaining offshore RMB financing. We plan to provide more RMB-denominated investment products as well. So companies may wish to have shares listed in the RMB stock trading counter and expand the scope of RMB equities. More RMB bonds will be issued in Hong Kong, including more green and sustainable bonds. Support from the Ministry of Finance in China will be sought to boost the size and frequency of RMB sovereign bonds issuance and to launch bond futures for these in Hong Kong as soon as possible. We are also actively liaising with the mainland authorities to expand the Bond Connect, including expanding the scope of eligible mainland investors to non-bank FIs such as securities firms and insurance companies, and to enrich liquidity management tools, actively exploring and introducing at appropriate junctures various bond repo and collateral products and arrangements using onshore RMB bonds. Hong Kong is the highest concentration of insurance companies in Asia. To further strengthen our position as a global risk management center, the Insurance Authority will examine capital requirements for infrastructure investments in order to drive insurance companies' asset allocation and infrastructure investments such as in the Northern Metropolis. And we will continue to invite companies, including large Chinese state-owned enterprises, to establish captive insurers in Hong Kong. Now, some of you may not know that there are already over 2,700 single-family offices in Hong Kong, and sovereign wealth funds from Belt and Road countries continue to set up here. The industry predicts that we will become the world's largest offshore wealth management center within a few years, overtaking Switzerland. To make it even more attractive for global capital to be managed in Hong Kong, private equity funds will have new distribution channels through Hong Kong Exchange's listing. Our new capital investment entrance scheme, that is, our investment for residency scheme, is being enhanced. So this scheme is for 30 million Hong Kong dollars, about $3.5 million US dollars, and investors could get a residency in Hong Kong. The investments in high-end residential properties will now be counted towards this program. And investments made through a family office will also be counted, tying together the residency scheme with the establishment of family offices here. We will also expand the scope of tax concessions to add qualifying transactions for funds and single-family offices. We will continue to actively expand and deepen our overseas networks, forge more financial cooperation with the MENAT and ASEAN nations, and explore further collaboration with Islamic markets and finance, and organize more international financial mega events in Hong Kong, such as this one. There will also be a series of enhancements to the securities market, including opening up new sources of capital overseas, such as launching in the Middle East ETFs tracking Hong Kong stock indices. We will optimize the vetting of listing applications, making it more streamlined and faster, and bolstering market efficiency and lowering transaction costs. If you eventually want to list, Hong Kong is the place to do it. And to promote cross-border financial inclusion, the financial regulators of Hong Kong and mainland China are pushing forward the linkage of fast payment systems in the two places to facilitate real-time, cross-boundary, small-value payments by residents on both sides. Now, Hong Kong is already one of the world's largest gold trading centers. Our city's security and stability make us an attractive location for physical gold storage, driving more gold trading, settlement, and delivery activities. Particularly given the challenges in geopolitics, gold trading has become even more important for a lot of companies and institutions. So our government will further develop world-class gold storage facilities, stimulating development of the related industry chain, from investment transactions, derivatives, insurance, storage, to trading and logistics services, collateral and loan businesses, opening up new growth areas in the financial sector. We will also improve the gold trading mechanism and regulatory framework and aim to include gold-related products in a mutual market access program with mainland China. And last but not least, one of the topics most dear to the international market is to use green finance to drive sustainability. The international carbon market launched by the Hong Kong Exchange is the world's only carbon market to offer Hong Kong dollar and renminbi settlement for trading of international voluntary carbon credits. The Hong Kong Monetary Authority will roll out the Sustainable Finance Action Agenda, which includes the launch of the Digital Bond Grant Scheme to encourage more financial institutions and issuers to adopt tokenization technology in capital market transactions. We will fully adopt the international sustainability disclosure standards this year, making Hong Kong one of the first jurisdictions to align our local requirements with ISSB standards. So FinTech Week is all about passion for change and tech advancement in the financial industry. And now I will show you a short video highlighting what the Hong Kong FinTech industry has achieved in 2024 with the dedication of our market participants. You will also see the new business opportunities in finance in the year to come. Thank you once again for coming to FinTech Week 2024, and please enjoy the events ahead and do enjoy the video. Thank you.
Our thanks to Ms. Al-Falau for her keynote address. The next segment is on building a global fintech, navigating the digital economy for future entrepreneurs, moderated by John Lindfors, co-founder and managing director of DST Global, with Mr. Jack Zhang, co-founder and CEO of AirWallex.